Hiya! You're welcome to another wonderful edition of Starting Over with Labim Show, the Soul, aka the Soul Show. We're going to encourage you on your journey of starting over. You find yourself a situation where you need to start over again. I'm here to let you know that it is possible, it is doable, and to encourage you to just keep going, keeping your head up, and you will end up, everything will work together for your good. It's not going to be easy, like I always say, because I'm not here to sugarcoat anything. I'm talking to you from my own place of my own reality, what I've worked. I've started over so many times. Like, it's so annoying. Even last week, I was having a conversation with my son. My son was like, Mom, why are you feeling this way? You're always, you're always very strong and able to just start over no matter what, life knocks you. And I'm like, oh, God, I beg, I don't need tire for starting over, But the truth is, as long as you're in this journey called life, you're going to always find yourself at situations where you might have to start over. It doesn't have to be all the time, don't get me wrong, but there will come a particular time where you might need to start over. And I'm just here to encourage you, to let you know that it's doable, it's possible, and the things to look out for, the things to expect in the journey. Because like when I was going to go through my own journey of starting over and over again, after living a domestically abusive marriage, living a career, a cushy career that I'd known that everything was going wrong. Like I practically went from grace to grass. Yeah, which is a very horrible thing. I always tell everyone, I say, look, the story of grace to grace is always nice. Where you struggle, and everything came out well. But when you now go from grace to grass, where everything was okay, you now went back to starting over, to coming back up. It's never easy. And the truth is, what I want to just talk to us about, every I've been talking, I think I have so many episodes I've already put up on my YouTube channel, like James TV. Please be sure to watch it, okay? I have different topics where I talk about different things. Drop entitlement mentality, the fear and shame of starting over, how it will not be easy, different topics. Today's one, I just want to let you know that oh gosh, the topic just yes, you have to drop this pity party. You have to drop the self-pity, because it's very easy to fall into that. Even me, and let me tell you something, it's not just going to be a one-off thing, it's going to be constant. So that is why you have to be strong, so that when it rears its head, you don't allow it dominate you. I'll be lying to you if I tell you that, after a while you won't feel like that anymore. No, there are going to be some moments and some issues will happen that will want to drive you back into trying to feel sorry for yourself. Even me, after all these years and years of different, I'm a certified life coach, but I know better. There's still sometimes, I think, was it last week? Yeah, I think it was last week. I almost even fell into that again, where I was like, God, why is this happening to me? Why? My age, my situation, all of this I've gone through, I should not be here. I should not be in this, and I had to snap out of it real fast, because God had to remind me that, why are you thinking like this? You know that you've come out of even worse, so why are you thinking like this? So that is what I've just come to encourage today. So you need to drop that pity party. You need to be careful about the self-pity, because it will come. It will rear its head at different times. But how are you going to handle it? Are you just going to allow it weigh you down? Are you going to allow it pull you down? Are you going to allow it get a hold of you, get a grip of you? No. You have to be aware of it, so that when it comes, you're able to be like, no. So for me, when it came again last week, where I was like feeling like some type of way, there was a situation that came up, and I was like, God, what is this? Why? And all of that. And the answer God just gave me was, never underestimate what I can do. I spoke about this on my Gospiration. I have another show called the Gospiration Show. In case you don't know, there's a playlist of that on my YouTube channel on Labim's TV. So I have a playlist for the Soul Show and then a playlist for the Gospiration Show. So you just go on my YouTube channel, Labim's TV. Please subscribe, LABIMS, letter TV together, and then watch to your heart's content and learn one or two things. Like I always tell people, if one person's life changes from any of these shows I'm doing, then my work would have been done. Because you never know. Social media, internet, you never know where your videos, whatever you post, you never know where you can get to. So today, like I said, I'm just trying to encourage you to be careful about self-pity. Initially, I said drop the self-pity, but what I will change it to be careful about self-pity, because I said drop it. It's as if we'll just drop it drop it like it's no, it's not that easy to drop the self-pity, because it will happen to you. You'll be feeling, why me? Why is this happening? Who did I offend? For we Nigerians, my village people, they have my matter, they are involved, they are this, they are that. No. But the moment you start to dwell on those things, you'll be able to look ahead and see what is possible. You'll be able to look ahead and move forward. Rather, you'll be dwelling in the past, you'll be feeling sorry for yourself. Oh, if only, if not because. I was telling someone the other day, I said, look, if I sit down, I start saying, oh, because honestly, before I got married, yeah, my life wasn't rosy. What do I call that thing? No, rosy all the way. No, but I'd gotten to a part where I was kind of like comfortable. I had a good job. Yeah, my childhood was messed up. But at least I was getting out of that funk and all of that. But the moment I got married, everything just everything started to different horrible things started to happen again, based on the fact that it was a domestically abusive marriage, and then financial issues, so a lot of things. So despite all of that, in fact, when I first of all left my ex, I think I've said this before, where I used to go naked in the middle of the night. I don't know who taught me that, and I'll be cursing him, literally, not literally, like I'll be naked and I'll be praying against him. I'll be like, God will punish him, God will, because I just felt like he derailed my life journey, the journey of my life. He derailed me in so many ways. I mean, 25 years I've been out of, I graduated. If I'd continued in my career, I'd done 10 years in my banking career at that time. If I'd continued there, I mean, I see my friends, some of my mates now, because that's another thing, it's not all of my mates. Some of them that we all started together, oh, they're doing fantastically well. Some are directors, some are, hold top positions. And here I am again, even though I'm in the UK, I'm starting afresh. I'm an executive, like you know what an exec is here. Like when you just finish school, I'm working with people that are my children's mates. I'm working with people that, and the funny thing is, not just working with them, they are even managers, because they started young, maybe in their teenage years, they've grown over the years and all of that. So if I look at, gosh, so it's easy for me to fall into self-pity and be feeling sorry for myself. But guess what? When you feel sorry for yourself, you can't grow. You can't grow, you can't move forward. In where I work right now, like I said, I work with all these young people and they're my managers and all. Sometimes when things happen, I just have, maybe in the course of conversation, I have to tell them my age. They're like, no, you can't be that age and all of that. You don't even act it. You don't look it. Forget looking. Yeah, we thank God. But you don't even act. Why would I be acting that? Yeah, I'm closer to 50, and I'm like, I can't be acting that. Yeah, even though I'm starting over, I can't act. If I act that way, then I won't be able to look forward. I won't be able to learn what I'm learning right now. I won't be able to even interact with these people, because I'll always be feeling like, I'm older than them. If not because of situation, I should not even be here. I should not even be. No, you have to drop the self-pity, the pity party. You have to be very careful so that it doesn't hinder you from getting what you want to get, what you want to achieve. A lot of the things I'm able to achieve in the course of me starting, relocating, starting over and everything is because I looked beyond the pity party. I stopped feeling sorry for myself. So don't feel sorry for yourself, because guess what? It could have been worse. It could have been worse. I'm telling you. So many times we just build this situation around us. So we just feel like, my life is the worst in the world and everything. And then you will now realize that someone even has it even more horrible, more worse if there's anything like that than you. Do you understand? You're not in the hospital, you have all your faculties complete. How about people that were born with disability? So it's even twice, not even twice, 10 times as hard. I tell this to my people I work with. I say, look guys, these things that you guys are doing effortlessly, I have to work not 2 times, 10 times as hard to be able to understand it and grasp it, and and be able to work with it. So something that they'll just explain to someone and they're like, oh yeah, your brains are so young. And me, do you know what I've gone through with this my brain? Do you get? So it's twice or 3 times, 10 times as hard, like I say. You get what I mean? So, but if I focus on that, I won't be able to move ahead. So rather than doing that, since I already know that, I just try to work with it. I make sure that I push myself. So that's what you have to do. You're going to have to push yourself. It could be worse. Yeah, I know right now, maybe you don't have enough money to complete your children's school fees. I have been in that situation before. In fact, there was a time my church in Nigeria paid for my children's school fees for a whole session. That's 3 terms. And this was me that I could pay. I mean, we're coming from a highbrow school where I was paying in millions. And I could even pay thousands. But my church came through. And that is it for you. Even when I had to change career and everything, I went from earning millions to earning peanuts. But guess what? What I was able to do with those peanuts was even more than what I was able to do when I was earning millions. When I was earning millions, I was buying gold, jewelry, designer, this, designer, that. When I was earning peanuts, I was able to use it for the basic needs. And it was able to come right on time and be able to be enough for my children and I. That was God blessing my 5 loaves of bread and 2 fishes. So that's what I've come to tell you, that look, you have to be careful about the self-pity and drop that self-pity. Don't allow yourself to be a victim of self-pity. You can be a victim of self-pity. And when if you allow yourself to be a victim of self-pity, the world will treat you as such. Yeah. And that's what happens. It happened to me. I was like, as anything I talk about on this show is things I've gone through. Because I was in that situation and I needed a lot of help and everything. So some people started to look at me with that. They couldn't see me beyond that anymore. So there were some situations where they would talk down at me. There are situations they would look down at me and all that, because that is where they've seen me. Yeah, there's someone I was up. Unfortunately, I came down. So they are now getting used to, or they've gotten used to seeing me in that down position. So, you know, it comes off in the way they speak to me and all of that. But you have to just, you have to not allow that get to you. And that's why I say you have to be careful of self-pity, because you start to say, hey, if not because of, if not because, that was like me, I was like, because of my ex, hey, because of my this. No, the bad situations happened. Thank God for his grace. Thank God for his mercy. I've gone through it. Am I 100%? No. I still have, like I said last week, I still had that moment. If I tell you now, my accounts, I mean, the other someone I was like, I had to be scraping, maxed out my credit cards and all of that. But I thank God. Like I was telling her, I said, the fact that I'm not even owing a human being, I've gone through the situation where I was owing human beings money, and I know what happened. I know how some of them even threatened to disgrace me, to post my name, blah, blah, blah. So now I'm owing credit card is good. That means I'm owing machine. So it's me and machine, you know. So the truth is drop self-pity and just have an optimistic and an open heart. God will see us through, okay? So with these few words of mine, I've been able to convince you and not confuse you that you need to drop that self-pity. You need to be careful about it. Don't allow it weigh you down. And just look ahead. Yes, there's some of your mates are better than you. But there are also some of your mates that are not even up to where you are now. This situation, this position you are in, that you're feeling like, if not, some people are not in that situation. They are not in that position. Some people are, in fact, some people are using your life. They want your life as a prayer point. I'm telling you, this life that you're complaining, some people just want it. Some people just want half of it safe. So be grateful in every situation. Be careful about self-pity. The journey of starting over is never going to be easy. I'm not going to lie to you. If anybody's lying to you, motivation, people can say, I can do all things through Christ. Hey, affirmation, yeah, you do all the affirmations, but real life situations sometimes make it seem as if those affirmations, you are just talking gibberish. But you have to keep holding on. You have to keep moving ahead. That is what keeps me going. You keep my head up, see me dancing and goofing around all the time. Those are things I used to help my own mental health as well. My prayers are God will see you through on this journey. Be sure to catch past editions of the Soul Show, like I said, on my YouTube channel, Labims TV, LABIMS together. Please subscribe, like, share. Do you understand? I have a playlist on the YouTube channel so that you don't have to keep looking for the videos randomly. The playlist, everything is, all the editions of the Soul Show are there on the playlist. So just go on YouTube, subscribe, click on the playlist, watch to your heart's desire, comment, share, like, pick one or two things that will be useful to you. And my prayer is that God will make this journey easy for you. All right? Take it easy till I come away again on the next edition. My name remains Bimbo Olasope aka Labims. For me, right here is bye. Stay safe.